Hey, it's me, Zak Wolf. On this Christmas Eve, I want to read to you a poem I adapted off Clement Moore's classic, The Night Before Christmas, aka A Visit from St. Nicholas. I updated it for the 21st century. One thing is how we don't have snow on Christmas as nowadays due to global warming and stuff. And so, since his sleigh and reindeer won't work with that, because white Christmases were more common back in 1823, I thought I'd update it to reflect this current century. Here we go. The new night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung on the fireplace with care, in hopes that Santa Claus soon will be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while non-Christmas dreams played out in their heads. And Mama in her nightgown and I in my cap had just settled down for a long nightly nap. When outside the house there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, pulled up the shade and pulled back the sash. It was a cold winter's night, without any snow. This is why I dream of a white Christmas, you know. When what to my wondering eyes should I see but a rocket-powered sled vehicle, flying free. With a big old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when he meets with an obstacle, mounts to the sky. So up on the housetop the jet-powered sled flew, with all kinds of gifts, and Santa Claus too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the landing skids, strong and weatherproof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Santa Claus came with a bound. He was dressed in bright red from his head to his foot, and his clothes are all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. He had a broad face and a slightly round belly that shook when he laughed like a jar full of jelly. He was slightly plump, but a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and put out all the presents that turned of a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and taking a deep breath, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his jet sled, and the rockets fired, and away he flew, just as I was getting tired. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Hope you like that, because the way it was originally written was kind of dated and stuff. Like, you know, people are kind of concerned with obesity and smoking and stuff like that, so I had to change those references. But anyways, even though this non-traditional Christmas Eve without any snow and very minimal outside decorations and lights, I'm still going to celebrate it anyways, including playing some Christmas records. Yeah, I know, the original. I hope you all have a happy holiday.